2. So what you hope you're having a good day, being safe and all that good stuff. Have a spooky video for you for today. So let's just get into it. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. The video will be linked in the description down below. And hit the like button if you enjoy it.
On May the 9th of 2025, a security camera outside someone's home captured something very strange. It's 4:57 AM and a cat can be seen outside the house. When all of a sudden something catches its attention. Watch closely.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it's looking around, I guess. Oh. It's just not windy. Oh wait, it's not.
The cat sees something that makes it move closer to the gate. Then out of nowhere, the gate opens on its own, completely scaring the cat away. Then a creepy, unexplained growl-like sound is heard. And at the exact same time, an orb flies past towards the gate. The owner of the video states that the gate is very stiff and doesn't open easily without being forced open. She believes the property may be haunted, and the cat seemed to notice something too. But until further updates, this one remains a mystery. Night drive. A man named Leroy Terez was driving down the motorway late one night somewhere in Ecuador, along with his family. At some point during the drive, a truck passes in front of them and they notice what looks like something disturbing coming from within the back of the truck. So they decide to follow it for a while. Take a look.
Driving backwards.
Sí se ve. Ahí estamos viendo, aquí en la carretera Naranjal, unos niños son una sombra. No hay gente ahí, mi gente, créame. Estamos totalmente sorprendidos y asustados al mismo tiempo. Estoy viajando con mi familia.
But can it just... Okay. A shadow? I guess, like... I don't know. That's weird, but like, why would 3 people be in the back of the vehicle, you know what I mean?
Se ven unos niños que juegan en un carro que está totalmente vacío en la parte de atrás. Es algo increíble. Tenemos el miedo total aquí en el carro, pero en el nombre de Cristo no va a pasar nada. Ya mismo comienzan a jugar, comienzan a tirarse del carro. Las sombras se tiran del carro. Es algo sorprendente, algo de no creer.
The man follows the truck and notices what looks like kids moving around in the back of the truck. After following them for a while, the man starts to believe these aren't real kids, based on how the figures look, as they seem to just be dark silhouettes. Could this be similar to the case in Georgia where a man followed a suspicious truck and ended up saving lives? Or is it something paranormal? Or maybe something else entirely? Let me know. In another video, a couple living in California was on their way to a concert in Santa Cruz late at night. They had a fun time enjoying the performance from their favorite band. It wasn't till around 12:30 AM on the way home that something creepy happened. While driving downhill on a dark road known as Highway 17, also referred to as Killer 17, due to the fact that many accidents occur here, something catches them off guard and it's all caught on their vehicle's dash cam. Watch
it's so crazy
closely.
That we actually have roads that, you know, a lot of people just, we name it like some type of serial killer name or like some type of movie type of name, because a lot of people have accidents on there. It's so crazy.
The couple were completely terrified by the sudden sighting of a figure in the middle of the road. After a closer look as they approach, you still can't make out a figure on the road. It's as if the person appears out of nowhere, right by the car last second, causing a near miss and catching the driver off guard. The figure seems to just be standing there, but as the car passes by it, the rear view camera captures something entirely different.
Yeah, it's like a person standing, and then in the back they don't catch anything. But it's way too dark to even see anything, so I don't actually know. And then, yeah, see, it's like it's hard to see if actually they pass by or
On the
not.
rear view dashcam, nothing out of the ordinary is seen. This left the couple deeply unsettled, unable to comprehend what they just witnessed. The front
Like
dashcam
me.
clearly shows someone or something appear beside the car on the road. But
I'm not gonna lie to you. In my head, I'm like, damn, that shit crazy for real. But if I did hit him, my bad for real. I'm gonna keep on driving though.
as the car passes the figure, it doesn't appear on the rear
I'm like, damn, I
dashcam.
don't even know if
At
it's a ghost
first,
or
they
not.
thought it was
But
just
like,
dark
damn.
and someone was standing on the middle of the
And he turned
road.
around.
But after what they saw on the dashcam, they aren't so convinced anymore, especially considering that this highway is notorious for accidents. They believe they may have seen a ghost. Luckily, Sabi was able to maintain composure after the sudden shock and didn't swerve off. Otherwise, this could have been a complete disaster.
Yeah, that was a
The
close
school.
one.
The following video comes from a man named Mike who discovered an abandoned elementary school surrounded by trees and located
that's
some distance
crazy.
away from any other buildings. Mike had heard rumors of the place being haunted, and after setting out to find the location, he gets the brave idea to explore the place alone. And immediately after arriving, he starts to feel like he's being watched. Watch closely.
And the windows are all fucked up and stuff. Yeah, people be doing weird stuff when they see abandoned buildings, they just break it. Just do weird shit to it. It's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm too scared to walk into abandoned buildings. Like, I'm too pussy to do anything to abandoned building. Why? Just in case it is haunted, and that bitch be like, oh, you wanna come into my building? Now I'm haunting you for the rest of your life, or now I'm coming for that body of yours. I'm like, no, I'm good. Ain't taking no chances. The chance of you being haunted ain't zero. So that means the chances I'm doing it is zero. Hell no. And you see eyes looking back at you. That shit would have had me crying. Kind of beat my pants a little bit. I got a little nervous. Think over that, a little nervous. Yo, it looks like something's down there, by the way.
As Mike first surveys the surrounding area, he comes across some uniforms laying around, as if some students left in a hurry. And as he first enters the building, it's clear that it's been abandoned for some time now, with some parts even being vandalized over time. Despite the creepy signs, Mike doesn't waver and decides to head further inside.
I can't do this, bro. I'll be too paranoid. Way too paranoid. I'm cooked. I be keep on thinking someone's behind me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be tipping and zooming. Shit, I might just scare myself and scare everybody with me. Bro, I keep on thinking something's gonna pop out, bro. Crazy mission photo, bro. Ain't no way they had you looking like that. Open eyes and everything. Crazy word. Or wanted photo. Actually, didn't take a good look at it. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that shit's real. the paper weight is way too. Well, it might be real, but I don't think it's like anything crazy with the papers. The papers is way too not fucked up enough.
The place looks very creepy at first glance, and it's now getting dark outside, but he keeps exploring. As he goes deeper inside, we can see what appears to be missing person signs on the floor, and a kid's drawing of what looks like two people hiding up in the trees from someone down below, and another drawing of a very tall figure. However, Mike keeps going further, and this is when things take a horrifying turn.
If y'all know, I feel like if y'all know, put down in the comments down below. But like, I'm pretty sure paper would be like, if it's old paper, like it's been sitting there for a long time, it'd be all crumbled up and look a lot different, like drained and shit.
Strange voices and distorted sounds start to be heard, scaring Mike, causing him to wait in a corner momentarily until it goes away. Mike starts to wonder if he should just get out of there, after an unsettling feeling starts to overwhelm him. Yet he perseveres and continues, only to see something truly horrifying.
You better remember me, I'll heartbeat down there, buddy. I bet you get 10 minutes after me. See, my problem is you probably can't see me anymore. But like he did all this walking around, all this hiding from the noise and stuff like that. But when he sees it, he doesn't say, what you doing in here? What's up with you? Like, come on. Skin the wind. Come on. I'm trying to see some crazy shit go down. But you're not doing shit. Some bullshit if you ask me. I ain't doing it, so I need someone else to do it for me. Type shit. just run at it and be like, hey. And he got out of that hole real quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. Crazy with.
The same creepy, distorted voice is heard, only this time much closer, and when Mike peeks around the corner, he sees two tall, dark shadow figures standing at the end of the hall.
You said two? I only seen one, and at first, by the way, I thought it was like on his knees. I was like, damn, that shit was on his knees type shit. I wonder what it was doing. Now I understand what it was doing. It was two of them. It was having a freaky,
Mike is immediately overcome with fear and turns to run out of there without hesitation, quickly climbing out of the window and running out of there. The figures look to be facing each other, and Mike believes that the distorted voices was coming from the two shadow figures, somehow communicating with each other, which sounds terrifying. The shadow also resembles that tall dark figure in the drawing, and the other drawing where they were hiding in the trees from something. Could this be what the kids were referring to? Perhaps the trees from...
This picture right here, they look nothing like that shit. But the other one right here, yeah. And who's drawing this shit? Who's the kid? Because he needs to get stepped on. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stop that. You gotta go.
That tall dark... Could this be what the kids were referring to? Perhaps the school has been haunted for a very long time. Either way, Mike was so terrified he never set foot near this school ever again, and says that he still hears the distorted voices till this day. The Mystery Box. I featured Kyle Anthony on the channel previously. One day he heard banging coming from his attic door, so he went inside and discovered a box with a doll and other creepy contents.
I finally go through the contents of the box after I found the doll, and there's a journal in there, along with a bunch of little, like a marble and just some change and just a bunch of dirt and probably mouse poop.
What the fuck is that? Y'all weirds. Y'all be drinking y'all weird concoctions and weird cups and shit. Like they have a glass bell cup. The fuck that makes
it's nasty.
Tastes better. It is.
But the journal is weird.
The journal
is extremely, extremely weird.
But it's a journal.
It's filled with a bunch of creepy drawings and some kind of code that's just a bunch of numbers.
After retrieving the box and analyzing the contents, he discovers a journal full of bizarre images and numbers. However, after uncovering the box, the activity didn't stop. On another day, he begins to hear something coming from the attic door once again.
Alright, for any of y'all who don't believe that this is real, then I'm just making it up. I'm about to prove it to you.
I feel like I would like to believe this is really happening, but it's really no way you can, like, only if you get, like, let's say the camera on the other side of it, and you're down below and you're filming both sides.
There's nothing up here.
Crazy work, man.
There's nothing up here. I told you.
Loud banging can be heard, but as he goes inside the attic, there's nothing there. The next day, he manages to decode 2 pages of the journal with the help of a viewer.
But the main thing I wanted to talk about was this guy in the comments. I showed y'all this journal, and he apparently decoded this page. According to him, it says something like, sewing kit, because doctor says I need a little hobby because my Shelly doll is not alive. Are you Shelly? What in the hell's going on? And look at this. Look at this. This is freaking creepy. Well, who did this? It's burnt. And what's going on? I don't even want to mess with this thing. Yesterday, I decoded the first page. I'll put that on the screen now. And now I'll put the translation. That's really weird, isn't it? It says Shelly. Second time, the journal has said Shelly, Shelly. Ring the bell. Flames of hell. What does that mean?
The messages seem to be focused on the doll, Shelly, who is missing its eyes. A few days later, he starts hearing knocking coming from downstairs somewhere around his house.
It's happening again. I can hear it again. I know. I'll be right back. It's happening again. I can hear it. Do y'all hear it too? Is it coming from the floor? Or is it coming? I can't tell where it's coming from. I can't tell where it's coming from.
His cats seem to be curious too, looking around for where the sound is coming from. Eventually, he discovers a crawl space on the side of his house. As he enters, this happens.
Let's go. And everybody's talking about my crawl space being weird. I don't know. That's the basement. Basement wall. I don't know what's going on. I didn't build it. And that's a can, I guess. I don't know. RC Cola.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's like, the things that's old end up being all, like, fucked up, a little bit ripped up. A little bit, it has, like, the water and shit from it. It's all dried up and shit. Like the moisture in the stuff, in the pages and everything should be, you know, non-existent at this point, you know what I mean? So, like, it means 2 things. If it's not like that, it means it's someone, like, somewhat new, probably like a year or something, like, So I'm not saying it's not like somebody else did it and wrote that shit. But what I'm saying is it's something recent. It's not like old, but that shit been all pretty aged pages.
Okay,
And those pages
okay,
are not
all right.
aged at all.
Okay. That's what I was talking about. It wasn't no insulation what I was talking about. I was talking about that little thing there. It's like a little heart-shaped box.
Why didn't I grab it when you seen it the first time?
It's that thing. That's it right there. Can you just be empty? Can you just be empty?
Deep in the crawl space, he finds a pair of eyes which clearly seem to belong to the doll, Shelley. After all this, he decides to just put everything back in the box and leave it in the attic how he found it. But this time he sets up a security camera in the attic watching it, and after some time it captures this. The box vibrates and moves all on its own, even though there's nothing else up there. Later on, he starts to hear something creepy coming from his basement.
I am hearing a little kid laughing in the basement, and I do not have children. This is freaking me out. Yeah, you hear it too? Go. Move. I'll try to go down there.
I don't hear anything. I just live my life.
Let's see if we hear it.
It'll get bored at one point.
Goodness gracious. Shit. Do you hear that? Oh my God, that's freaky.
Why did you?
I don't have children. I don't have children. And I'm home alone. My fiance just went with her sister to the mall.
I don't know, bro. I get the feeling like, y'all gotta give me your
I
thoughts.
don't hear it anymore now.
I don't know about this one.
Goodness gracious.
Wait, is he?
What sounds like a kid laughing is heard coming from down in the basement.
Goodness gracious. Shit.
Kyle has no idea what's going on in the house or what he's meant to do with the strange items in the box. You can check out more updates over on his page, but until we get some more answers, this one remains a mystery. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespair.yt. The basement. The following video comes from a man named Robbie. One night, while Robbie was alone at home, he started hearing knocking coming from the front door. And as he goes to open it, this happens.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, no.
Whoa.
When he opened the door, there was nobody there, but a strange sound seems to follow into his house at that moment.
Yeah,
A few days later, he would hear strange noises that seemed to be coming from his basement. But as he checked multiple times, he never found anything there. The activity seems to be getting worse, so much so that his wife temporarily had to leave and stay at a relative's house. So he decided to set up motion detection cameras in the basement to see what they capture. Later,
I'll be honest with you, that's wild activity. That's wild activity. The wife over there leaving you because the ghost is a bitch. Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. The ghost be scared of my wife. I'm scared of my wife. Like, I'll be upset she leaving me. I'll be like, bitch, I need you to make sure the ghost don't touch me. You're scary.
one night, the camera captures this.
About ready to go to bed, and this keeps going off. That's the motion detector in the crawl space. I am scared to death to watch the footage from the camera down there. But we gotta do it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That just look like acting.
A dark figure suddenly peeks its head through a gap in the pillars. And then strangely, the camera knocks over by itself at the same time. The very next day, after reviewing the camera footage, he goes down into the basement to check for himself what's lurking down there when something chilling happens.
I've been putting this off all day, but it's about to get dark soon, so we need to go down there.
I have a question. Would you leave your significant other?
This is the last thing that I want to do.
By themselves inside a house with a ghost, or would you stay with them? Taste it. Like personally, me, if my love ain't ready to fight a ghost with me, if we ain't ready to go on some Ghostbuster adventure together, I don't know what we doing. Like what we doing for? I'm joking, cause I'll be honest with you. If she get possessed, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Like, damn, that's one possessed bitch. I'm gone.
But
my
I
bad.
have a choice.
Okay,
Right over there is where I saw the thing. What was that?
Wait, you be cooked already. This shit's so fake, bro. This shit's so fake. Ain't no way. Bro, wait, hold up. At one point there, I thought that shit was AI for a second there. For a second there, I thought that shit was AI, but ain't no way. Cause like, not only he already be tooken. First of all, this was a horror movie. My man be already dead as fuck. I don't know how long it took him to get out of that. His legs be took his ass, right? But not only that, he jumps up and then lays on it like he knew it's gonna try to push up, right? And it really just looked like it was like some type of animal running around, to be honest. I didn't really get a good look at it. Probably a dark shadow darted around. He jumps up, then pushes the thing up, pushes him up. Just like, and then now it's knocking.
The dark figure quickly scurries across the basement, scaring Robbie out of there. Then it tries to open the hatch, and shortly after, aggressive knocking is heard at the door, but he finds nobody there. Real ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge.
I don't know that it's just too much of...
A mother was standing in her daughter's room texting a realtor about a house she planned on buying. She didn't notice anything at the time, but later while reviewing the nanny cam, she watched her daughter waving to the camera, thinking it looked adorable, when all of a sudden she heard something creepy. She explains that this isn't the first time paranormal incidents have happened in this house, and that things have been happening ever since she was pregnant. This is what she caught.
I'll be honest. Could this not be somebody in the ring camera? That's a ring camera. I mean,
Deep breathing can be heard, and then a voice saying the words, "Help me," over and over again. She explains that the camera wasn't hacked, as she would have heard the speaker activate, and would have been notified as her account has two-factor authentication. So just what is crying out for help?
Then to say
You judge. But if you want to see a security guard hide from something terrifying that emerges from the dark waters, you're gonna want to watch this video. Trust me, you haven't seen a video like this. Just click the thumbnail on screen to watch this video now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you over in the next one.
Okay, I just really just want to say this. Okay, for that last one, it's really just her saying, "I didn't hear it too. Trust me." Type feel, you know what I mean? Because like she said, "Oh, I would have heard it if it got hacked, right?" Well, the same thing goes to if your friend like was saying help me through the camera, and you was like, fakely I don't hear anything. Clip that and then post it. You know what I mean? Like it's like you don't give no reaction, but the kid gives a reaction, makes it more like a ghost or talking to the kid type shit. What was it? What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, and then the other video was like it was more. It was too like I would say like way too good in the sense of it was like the way he was filming. I don't know if he's a content creator. If he was already content creator before this ghost stuff, then I guess that makes more sense why he had everything like it was like everything was way too perfect and shit like that. Like, well, I won't say perfect. I won't say perfect. I mean like the way he held the camera, the way he was looking at the camera, the way he was talking to the camera. It was like he'd been doing this for a long time type work, right? And then just the ghost itself was like way too like does it want to be seen or does it not want to be seen type of feeling, you know what I mean? Like you're knocking out the camera, then you're starting right in front of the camera, you're hitting or trying to push the door open, push the little I get the cubby hole, not the cubby hole, what's it called, the trap door, I guess you want to call it, and picked him up a little bit, but then you're knocking on the door while the trap door being open. So like it's a lot of things that made me like, I don't know. But give me your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate that very much. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget the like button, the sub. God bless y'all. Peace out. God bless.